How y'all doing?
Chi-na-na, chi-na-na-na-na-na, chi-na-na-na-na, chi-na-na, chi-na-na.
Smile while you're doing that.
Me and my brother started younger than that, but when we was in high school, we actually started playing like in the bars and stuff like that. So we really got it into the scene when we were in high school, yes.
And what high school?
I went to Archbishop Shaw. Me and my brother.
Her son goes there.
And my older brother. We all three went to Shaw.
We love Shaw, yes.
Oh, yes.
It's a great school.
Great school. We all played sports. Me and my little brother was in the marching band, and we was always, you know, in the scene with football players, baseball players, and stuff like that. So, yeah, outgoing. I was kind of, I don't know, just. I love to go to school. I didn't care to learn much. I mean, no offense, but we was playing ball, and then when the music kicked off, we really got into the music. We both shut the ball down and just went straight to music.
Really? Y'all played backyard parties.
Yes.
Do you still do that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We do weddings in the yard, you know.
Really?
Y'all do weddings? Yes, we do. We go over the price and stuff like that, and they're good. It's okay. Where you having the wedding? We're gonna have it in our backyard. Can y'all play that? I said, perfect. That's the best wedding sometimes, best parties.
So I'm talking about like family gatherings. So y'all get
that don't happen too much anymore.
No?
Used to happen a good bit. And not too much anymore.
Y'all too.
I mean, we all. I mean, my cousin Aaron plays. He got a band. We got a band. My uncle passed, but I mean, we was always gone. You know, always on different directions, so we couldn't get together all the time. Thank you. Like I said, sometimes we get together, maybe 2 or 3 times a year, all of us. You know, but it don't happen much anymore.
But you still play with your brother, right?
Me and my brother, yeah, he's in the band full time.
What does he do?
He plays guitar and sings.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're the lead singer?
Yeah. Yeah, he was in the band years ago, and he split from us, I don't know, 2007, 2008. He went to be the lead singer with the Cheese, and then he found his way back. Later on down the line.
Oh.
Are you getting your children already into music?
My son loves music. He's got a drum set. And he plays every now and then.
Does he go with you?
Sometimes they come, yeah. It depends on where we're at. Not late at night, you know. If it's a little festival or something, we can bring them. But my daughter loves it.
Really?
From the time she wakes up to the time she goes to sleep, if there's music playing, she wants to see. She's dancing. She loves it. Like if I'm watching if I'm on my phone and I play a video, she'll come running to see. And then since the new CD's out, if you play it on like your phone, if you close your phone, it'll show you at the bottom it's playing. Well, there's a little picture in the corner of me, and she knows how to touch it where it comes big, and she's like, Dad. So, and she loves it. She dances. She's gonna be a musician for sure. I think. No, she's 14 months.
14 months.
My son's 3. I think he's gonna have a little music in him too, but I think it's gonna be a lot more her.
Really?
And he loves it too, but she just dances all the time. And loves it.
Cute age too.
Do you sing to them?
I do.
You do
I
sing
do
to them?
sometimes, yeah. It's fun. It's fun with the babies, man.
It's such a fun age.
Yeah.
That age.
Sometimes they'll run you crazy, but when you look at the big picture,
Are you going to have more?
Well, there's one right now on the way.
This is actually going to be.
One on the way?
Yeah.
I got one on the way, so this is it. Yeah, March. But that's going to be it. I'm getting a little older, and it's actually going to make 4 for me. I have an older daughter.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
How old is she?
She's going to be 21 at the end of the month. Yeah, so
Wow, that's a big jump.
No, she's not into music. I mean, she likes music, but she's not into it like playing or stuff like that. No. She missed that boat.
So, do you always perform with the band? Or do you ever go by yourself?
No, every now and then somebody else will call, see if I can come sing with them, and I would do that, but it's, for the most part, we play as our band, yeah.
Right, that's
If it's a small gig or a benefit, we play it all just with the band.
Wow, that's good. And do you, I know some of them are cover songs, right?
A lot of them are.
Okay, do you have any of your own?
We've written a few of our own years ago, and I'm not much of a writer. So we do a lot of covers.
Can you cover any song? Is there you
You can cover whatever you want.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Playing live.
You don't need to get
Now, if you
rights to it?
record, you gotta have rights. But that's an easy process.
But you can play.
You can play whatever you want. Yeah.
You just can't record it. Oh, wow! I didn't know that.
Is there a certain band that you like to kind of sing from or model?
My favorite artist is Fats Domino.
That's
I was raised on him, and I could play probably 4 hours of Fats Domino if I had to, because I mean he was my favorite.
Yeah.
I never got to see him live, but
I saw him one time right before he passed.
I wish I'd have had the opportunity, but I didn't. So
Very interactive with his
Yes.
audience. Yes, he likes to sit and talk and tell you a story, and you know.
never got to see him, but he was my favorite.
Yeah.
What songs do you sing from his?
Oh, for all of them.
You don't? Do you have a
Blueberry
favorite?
Hill.
Yeah.
No, that's not my favorite. I really don't have a favorite of his. I mean, they're all so good. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite, but we play a bunch of them. Blueberry Hill, Blue Monday, Let the Four Winds Blow. I can go on.
I was going to ask you, what was your
Josephine.
favorite song to sing? Like, when you go out, is there one song that you just love to sing? Like, I know you sing Tina Na a lot, and
I don't love that.
you don't? Because you
I
sing
love,
it too,
yeah,
right?
right. I mean, I like to see the reaction.
Right.
People love the
People
song.
love it. Yes.
People,
always.
sometimes I have to play it 3-4 times a night.
Right.
Can
Is
you
that
play
why
Tina
you
Na?
like-
I've played that already. Play it again. I missed it, so we play it, and then later on somebody else comes in. Can you play Tina Na? I'm like, we played it twice already. Well, what you gonna do? Just tell them no? So you
you
try
play
to
it
fit it
again.
back in, you know?
Oh,
So,
wow.
but
So that's why you don't like it so much, because you have to sing it so often.
I don't want to say I don't like it. It's just
The meaning of it?
it's just it's repetitious. You know, we've been doing it for I don't know 30 years. We've been playing the song.
Okay.
So, but it's been a hit.
Okay,
It's been a hit for me. So
My favorite is the butt thing.
the butt thing, yeah, yeah.
But I'm wondering. Okay, so that's a copy. I
Yeah.
mean, a cover, which I didn't know from who was the original? Is it
For the butt thing? Horace Stryer.
Horace, yeah. But you added the chicken thing.
Yeah,
in there.
we mixed it all together.
Okay,
made one
so
song.
how did that happen?
Just playing, listening. I heard a friend of ours, Don Rich from Pierre Paul, did that one night. This was years ago. I walked in, listening to him, and I heard him do that.
Oh.
Take that song and put that one together. Now he played it a little different, but
Okay.
and I said, man, that was cool. So we started doing it, and then it wound up on the CD.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was great. That's a great
I was just like, how
combination.
do you get from
Well,
the butt
it's
thing
got-
to the chicken on the
Well,
run?
it's got the
How do
same.
you-
It's got the same beat, so it worked well, and it's we
It-
say
it does.
it worked well, and people love it.
Yeah.
Love it. We still play that
do.
song every night too.
Do you like playing that one?
Sometimes, not really. I mean, it's just because it's so repetitious. You do it 4 or 5 nights a week. You play it every night. It just gets to be
Right.
old. You know?
Right.
That's why we always put out new CDs.
Right. Yeah.
Which a lot of these songs are
Where
old
can
songs
they
too.
get this new
Right.
CD?
If you want the actual hard copy, you order it on our website,
Okay.
forettradition.net.
There you go.
Hard copy, or if you're out of the Lafayette area, Florence Record Shop.
Can they
Website's
get
always
it on
got.
Apple Music?
Well, they can get it on all the streaming sites, including Apple Music, but right now we're having trouble with them. I don't know what it is. I contacted them a couple times. They're having technical difficulties
Oh, come
on
on.
releasing stuff, which I don't believe. But anyway,
Yeah.
it will be up there eventually. But all of our other music is on all the streaming sites.
Okay.
Apple Music, iTunes, Pandora, Spotify, YouTube,
Great.
name it, it's on there.
Wow.
So we could find you.
You
Yeah.
can find everything on it. Play again tonight.
Oh, do you? Where?
I'm going to Lafayette.
Oh,
Playing at a place called Pat's Chapel Eye Club.
Okay. Have you been there before?
Oh, 17 years.
Wow.
We've been playing since 2005. It's a big place. There's a restaurant. The bar, it's not really a bar. It's kind of like a dance hall, big place. And then there's a hotel right behind it. So we've been playing there since 2005, like I said, and probably twice a month we play there. It's great. We love that place.
Yeah.
That's Into the Mystic is nice.
Yeah. That's a cover, huh?
Oh yeah, Van
Oh
Morrison.
yeah, Van Morrison.
So yeah, the Tina Na's been in the music books for a long time.
I was going to ask you
A
how
long time. We grew
since
up.
you started.
We've been playing that song for years. It's an older song, and we always played it a lot. So when we came out with the album, I wanted to record it because it was such a popular song to us on this end, which it was popular there too. But when we recorded it and we sent it to the radio stations that played Swamp Pop, they just started playing it. I guess they was getting more requests for our version, and it's played all over the place now. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's crazy.
So I listened to you on 94.9 Gumbo, which is a country station, but I wouldn't call Swamp Pop country, would you? What do you think that you would categorize it?
Swamp Pop?
Yeah.
Kind of Cajun, huh?
Well,
Or Zydeco?
Zydeco?
it's a mixture. Okay, it's like really old R&B, like 50s and 60s, with a twist of Cajun, Cajun in it. They got a little country vibe in it, but it's mostly like, I don't always say fast down music, but they call it Swamp Pop in the South Louisiana, But it's a mixture of all of it.
Yeah.
Is there another radio station we could hear Swamp Pop?
Oh, yeah.
Where,
They got in Baton Rouge, they got 100.7. Rolling Deuces got the show on Saturday.
You can pick it up on here?
Sometimes you can pick it up here. 94.9 The Gumbo is probably the only one you can catch real clear all the time. But there's a bunch like in Lafayette, there's Homer, there's La Rose has one that's on the AM, and Ville Platte, and
but it's always only on one day a week, or can you catch it?
No, well they got one in Morgan City, 92.9 Dog. They do all Swamp Pop.
Really?
Yes.
All the time?
All the time.
I need to remember that. 92.9.
92.9.
Okay. That's in Morgan City.
Morgan City, yep. That's JJ Starbuck.
And that we can get that here as well? No.
That's a low station, but they play it
I
all the
might
time.
be able to get it because
You can get it online.
Raceland.
You can get it online.
I'm in Raceland, so I might be
You
able to
probably can get it, but if you wanted to listen to it, there's an online
Oh, okay.
app that you can get, and you can listen to it 24/7.
Oh, those apps are something, huh?
Yeah. And then on Saturday, well, Bobby Richard that does the Swamp Pop show, he's been doing that for
Yeah.
30 years.
Have you met him?
Oh yeah, I know Bobby. I went to his house the other night to drop off a new CD.
Can you get him to come have brunch with us?
Maybe so.
Can you do that?
Maybe so.
You hear that, Bobby?
Maybe so. I'll have to make a phone call this week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Gumbo station.
Yeah.
Joey likes to listen, my husband likes to listen to the old Cajun. What is that?
The
is it
French?
French, yeah.
That's on Sunday. Bobby Richard does that.
Todd
Yeah.
does too, all day
The
long.
old French.
And then Saturday is Swamp Pop.
Right.
So I love the Swamp Pop.
And I'll ask him, can you understand that?
French, no.
Do you speak Cajun?
I do not.
Because you say something at the end of, what is it?
Shit.
Or something like
Et toi.
that. Et toi.
What does that mean? It's over.
Katie, I'll need any gas. We're good.
We're very good. Thank you.
I don't even know.
Awesome.
We're still working on it.
For you?
Don't throw nothing out. Don't throw nothing out. If they got some left, I'm gonna wait till everybody eats and then I'm gonna finish.
done now. You want me to put it to go
can leave.
for you?
No, you can leave it right now.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, I don't know. My mama's side and my daddy's side, they both, my grandparents both spoke French,
Yeah.
and we never learned, And I kind of wish I did because I meet a lot of people, older people that
Right.
they ask me, do I speak French? And they French are like,
Yeah, because you say something at
Et
the
toi,
end. Et toi.
Yeah, I don't speak French. When I sing sometimes, I say it. Et toi.
It just sounds good. It just rolls off your tongue. It rolls off the tongue.
You
Yep.
need something nice, right?
I don't think it's that bad because somebody would have told me if it was bad. I can promise you. There you go. So yeah, we actually
I'll just check this.
getting back to Swamp Pop. We actually just did a documentary
What?
on
Okay.
Fox.
What?
Dave McNamara
Really?
just did one,
Really?
and a Of course,
Egypt.
he can't cover the whole deal of Swamp Pop because I mean it's so big with different artists and that. But he went down to Lafayette this past year for Mardi Gras. They have a big thing every year with all the older guys that pretty much started all of this, the name. So he interviewed a bunch of them guys, and in June I got a phone call from him, and I'm like, hey, Mac, he left me a voicemail. So I called him back, and I'm like, I knew who he was from the news, but I'm like, what does he want with me? So he ran down the story saying that he's doing a documentary for Fox about Swamp Pop music, how it originated, where he got it from, blah, blah, blah. These are the guys that are still doing it, they're older. And he said, I need somebody that's trying to carry this tradition on. And he said, every one of them, they said, call Ryan Foret, call Ryan Foret, call Ryan Foret. I played with a bunch of them guys for the last 15, 16 years, did shows with them. So I know them all well. So he came to my shop and we did the interview and stuff like that. And they just aired a documentary about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Awesome.
It was cool. It was nice. Yeah, it's called Heart of Louisiana.
Foret and his band Foret Tradition are part of that new swamp pop generation, and they're helping to create a new audience for an old Louisiana sound.
We started learning about the TK Hewlins and the Johnny Allens and Gary Thibodeau. You can name them all day long.
Said you can't get everybody on there because it's just there's so many from Lafayette, Baton Rouge, Gonzales, West Bank. He just went to the show and interviewed the guys that was there, and then he called me for some reason. I was glad he did.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah. That's good.
It is good.
I'm a steak and potato man, and that's good.
That's good. It's got a good flavor.
Like that charbroil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is charcoal.
Man.
Very good.
Yeah. Very good.
That's good. I like that.
They just found a new customer, huh?
I'll be back this week.
What about king cake started yesterday? Do you have a favorite king cake? Or have you had a king cake yet?
No, but my wife got online the other day, and we buy cookies every now and then, like for a birthday party from the sweet shop, whatever. Some girl that lives not far from us, well, she had these cookies, king cake cookies, with the cream cheese on the inside, and then they had a buttercream. So my wife decides to buy 6 of them, and we go get them a couple days, whatever the Thursday, maybe Wednesday, I don't know. The best cookies I've ever had.
Really?
And it's so good. King cake.
She makes them at
She makes them at her house.
Well, you need
We
to
buy
give her a
we
shout
buy
out.
her the best cookies I've ever eaten. And it's not no cookie. I mean,
So
Is it like the
stuffed
sugar
cookie?
it's a cookie. I don't know what kind of cookie it is, but it's like a cinnamon type deal. It's king cakes, sprinkles stuff, and they got the cream cheese on the inside. It's like a cookie sandwich, like
Wow.
look at that big.
Right.
Man, but I mean, you got the work that goes into it.
Yeah,
It was
it does,
worth it.
yeah.
Matter of fact, we ordered 6 more. One cookie is way more than what you can handle because it's like,
Right.
Right. It's big.
well, it was so good. I love it. I told her to order some more for next week. 'Cause like I said, I have a sweet tooth, so I like to eat sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Man, it's so good.
I'm the same way. I love sweet.
I like
Are you a
Hido
sweets
Bakery.
Yeah.
What is it?
Hido Bakery on Terry Parkway.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it, Egypt? I really enjoy their king cakes.
Really?
Yes. And they can have any fillings in it, and
So that's your favorite?
that's
for
my
the-
favorite for king cakes.
I like the feeling. I like feeling.
I like Antoine's.
Antoine's.
Okay.
Yeah, very good
Out
too.
here, what is the place? Don Fong or something?
Yeah.
Is that in Mississippi?
No.
Because everybody I see that gets down phone is in Mississippi.
Because you can't get them here
They're
probably.
opening up a place at Huey P. Avenue in Old Gretna.
What's so good about it?
There's Huey P. Long
They're more
Pizza
of a
sells their
pastry.
cakes.
Oh, it's a pastry.
More of a pastry type.
You've had
The
it?
icing is very fluffy, like a frosting, not really. So it's very different than our normal king
Okay.
cake. But it's good.
Well, I don't really have a favorite, but the one I see all the time, and I've had it, Randazzo.
I like that.
There was, yesterday on the news, there was a line from 5:30 in the morning.
Right.
Everybody trying to get a king. I said, look.
And look, they were coming out with stacks of them.
Wow. I couldn't keep up.
Mardi Gras started yesterday.
I know. That's
First day.
amazing.
Do you go to the parades?
Sometimes, it just depends. We're so busy playing. We play a lot of Mardi Gras events, so we can't really go to
Right.
parades. But last few years, we've been going downtown like the Wednesday, a little smaller parade. We can bring the kids, not as many people.
Right.
So we'll camp out there a little while, we'll catch a parade, and then we come on home just so the kids can have it.
So if you could give advice to your 15-year-old self, what would it be
Give advice to myself.
at 15 in high school?
I probably would have did the same. I would probably say the same when my dad gave me the advice. In becoming a man, follow what you love to do, what you dream. Follow that.
Right.
Don't ever give up. If you ever find something that you love to do, try to make that your living. And that's exactly what I wanted to do, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
Wow.
So that'd probably be the same advice I'd give to somebody, or to myself if I was that age again.
Follow your
Do what
passion.
makes you happy, because there's so many people in this world that work and they
Miserable
can't
with their
stand it.
Their job.
You know, I had a job, I still have the job that I love,
Right.
and I make a great living doing it for years and years
And you
years.
look happy.
Very.
Yes.
I don't want to do anything else. I mean,
Yeah.
just got to the point in my life where this is all I have to do now. I used to work 2 jobs, working
Right.
and that would make
What did
it
you
miserable.
do?
I did all kind of stuff. One time I worked for the parish. I was working on computers in the schools. Then I worked for the city of West Rigo as a recreation director. Then I went to a scaffold company offshore. I was a salesman. I did all kind of different things. I worked for my dad when I come out of high school with flooring and stuff like that. But this is what I always did with that, and now I can do it. That's it. This is all I do. So.
Do you only work on the weekends with this?
No.
No?
It just depends. Most of the time it's between Wednesday and Sunday.
Really?
Sometimes a Wednesday here, Thursday there. But basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday every week.
Okay.
And you
great.
take off some holidays and stuff like that. You gotta have
But
family
I mean,
time.
you have basically the whole week off and you only...
Yes, it works out so much better because I mean I can work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I have most of the times 4 days off: Monday,
Right.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Now sometimes, like I said, we play a Wednesday,
right.
not every week, But I have more downtime with my family that way.
Right.
So it works, and now I'm having I'm having babies now, so it works out a lot better for me, and I love it. I love the time I get at home. I do.
You're so lucky and blessed.
I am very lucky. I'm blessed, and I love it.
You are. Well, if you weren't a singer,
Who knows?
what you think you would
Who knows?
be doing?
I have no clue. The only other passion I really have, and I got this growing up, is cooking.
Oh, really?
So that would be a possibility to
Be a
cook,
chef.
be a chef, or have a little restaurant or something like that. But that's the only other thing that I would think I would be very happy doing. As far as being salesman and going out and doing this and doing this, I did it for a while, and I enjoy the people. When you meet people and you get to
That's
be
what we
friends.
like.
When you get to be friends with people, because when I quit my sales job, it wasn't easy. It was easy to make the decision because I was tired all the time. I didn't have time to do this. I was always going to work 7 days a week between the 2 jobs. But I miss the people that I worked with, and I miss the people that I made friends with, my customers. So I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I miss of it.
Yeah.
But now I had to make that exact. I want to stay home. I can play on the weekends, and I can spend time with my kids. I didn't have that opportunity when I was younger with my oldest daughter. I was working 2 jobs all the time.
Right.
That's the only thing I wish I could have changed back then.
That's a blessing in itself.
All right.
Absolutely.
So if a genie would come down today and give you 3 wishes, what would they be?
Oh boy. 3 wishes. Well, my first wish would be I hope to live long enough to see my kids have kids.
Okay.
That's my first wish.
That's a good one.
Sounds like my dad's wish.
I mean, I'm 41, so I'm having babies, so I'm going to be getting older, and I want to be old enough to see them
That's right.
have their children. That's one for sure. The second, hopefully I can still play music till the day I'm gone. Make that my living. I don't want to have to go back to work. I don't want to do it.
That is work.
Yeah, but that's a different work.
Right.
That's something when you're
Something you
passionate
like
about it.
it.
When you're passionate about
Pleasurable.
it,
Yes,
it's
it's just-
very different. My third wish would have to be for in the music business for one of my kids to carry on what we doing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, music is
That
my
would be
life.
great.
My children and my music is my life.
Yeah.
So I want to see one of my children
Yeah. Maybe your
carry on.
little girl.
Maybe my girl, or
Your little
maybe
girl
one of
be
my
a
boys.
singer, yeah.
Join
Just-
you in the
They
band.
can
Yeah,
have their
absolutely.
own band.
And like I said, I have my brother plays with me. He's got kids that might want to play. I mean, they're still young, but that's another wish. I hope they can carry on what we doing.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Because we carrying it on from what my uncle was doing.
Teach them early.
We working on it. I got he's 3. He's a little young because he don't have the attention span to stay
Right.
when you try to teach him. He's poof, gone. He's ready. He's gone. So I think another year or so I could probably work with him a little more.
Yeah.
And he'll want to do it or he won't want to do it. So that probably would be my 3.
Wow, that's beautiful wishes. So thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
y'all. I had a great
really
time.
appreciate
Yes,
it.
thank
Cheers,
you.
everyone. Cheers.